no one knows how to pronounce my last name. It's Carvajal.
Carvajal.
Yeah, like you're carving a hall. I know, right? Alright, back to the book. This is my favorite story in the book, actually. I had met a few friends out at therapy one night for a few psychotic episodes. Therapy is a bar in Hell's Kitchen that serves the most delicious drinks in New York called psychotic episodes. For a while, they were my favorite drink. It's basically just a bunch of liquor dumped into a glass, but it tastes like fruit punch. I had tried to master the recipe at home, but never could, so I began to frequent therapy so I could get my lips around the delicious cocktail. The thing about psychotic episodes is that they go down easily, and before you know it, you're drunk off your ass. I had about 6 of them on the night in question, and went outside to get some air and smoke a few cigarettes.
I think that's so funny. I don't know why no one When I got outside, there was a handsome man smoking, so I struck up a conversation. "I'm Mark," I said. "Eric," he replied as we shook hands. He was hot and he smoked, so things were looking good already. "Are you here by yourself?" I asked. My friends just left. I'm procrastinating going home. I have to move in the morning." "That sucks. I hate moving. Having done it about 7 times in 3 years, it was not something I ever wanted to do again." "Yeah, me too," he replied. "I'm also not ready. I'm packed, but I have no idea how I'm going to move. I haven't hired movers yet." "I'll help you." There goes my drunken Tourette's again. Not only did I hate moving myself, I hated helping other people move even more. I guess it must have been the 6 cocktails talking, but at the time, it sounded like a great idea. "Really?" His eyes lit up. "Fuck. Did this guy think I was serious? I was really just trying to get laid. I would be in no condition to move my neck in the morning, let alone his bookshelf." "Sure, why not?" I replied. I ditched my friends and got into a cab with Eric. We chatted on the ride up but I really don't remember what we were talking about. The drinks were so strong and sweet, and I was beginning to feel them. Once we got back to Eric's apartment, I noticed that there were boxes packed and a few things scattered about. We sat down on his couch and began making out. A few moments later, Eric pulled out a bottle of scotch and poured 2 glasses. I had sworn off brown liquor years before after a mishap involving a bottle of Jim Beam and a few lesbians, which I care to never discuss again. But it was just drunk enough to accept a drink. Or, well, I was just drunk enough to accept a drink. We drank and continued making out. The room began to spin, so I excused myself to the bathroom. I had way too much to drink, and now I was beginning to feel sick. The next thing I knew, I was sleeping on the bathroom floor under a bath mat, which I had been using as a blanket. The sun was coming in from the bathroom window and hitting my forehead. I got myself up and splashed some water on my face. I guess I drank more than I thought, as my head was ringing. I got myself together and opened the bathroom door. When I peered out of the door, everything in the apartment was missing. The boxes, the television, the couch I had been making out on hours earlier were all gone. Eric had moved out. I was passed I looked at the clock on my phone and noticed it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, God.
What a gentleman not to wake me up for like 2 hours. Or had I fallen into a small coma and he tried to wake me but couldn't. At least I got out of helping a stranger move. I walked out of the vacant apartment and went home. That was the final time I ever offered to help anyone move, drunk or sober.